Look at this. Megan and Danielle. Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
For anyone who maybe doesn't know, say who you are and what you do.
Very well.
We're gonna fight
just
butter knives.
Deserve too much.
My name is Megan Everett. I am the community director on Warframe.
And I'm Danielle Sokolowski. I am one of the senior community managers on Warframe.
How is it like? What is it like to manage a community as huge as Warframe's?
It's a big task, but it's probably the most enjoyable task. I feel like our community shows up for us in so many different ways, and the easiest part is to show up for them.
Yeah.
So, and you know, it's been 12 years of Warframe, going on 13, so we have this really great relationship with them. We built this foundation over these years, so it just like, especially with like TennoCon, it's like a big family reunion, so yeah.
Yeah.
Both microphones.
I'll take
We're
it.
professionals.
Yeah, as Danny said, like 12 years of the community, we've seen people, you know, obviously take breaks and then come back. And I think that's really something that's really special about Warframe is that to me, what we've built feels like home. Like even if you do leave to take a break, which I definitely advocate people to do because hopefully we live forever. So if you're playing the same game forever, same game forever, there's going to be burnout, there's going to be all that, and there's so many good games out there. So I definitely advocate people to take breaks and like, you know, we're gonna be here. So like, I feel like our game feels like home. You know, I just ran into a founder here, and like that came all the way from Switzerland.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like seeing that still happen 12 years later, like our community, you know, they definitely correct us when we're in the wrong. They celebrate us when we're in the right. So it's like I feel like we've built this kind of beautiful relationship with them, and we have an amazing community team to help guide us and, you know, with creators and streams and kind of encompass everything. And I couldn't ask for a better community.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing, because this is my second TennoCon, but like very immediately last year, I was like, wow, everyone is just so pleasant at TennoCon. Like everyone, I don't know, like, I mean, I do know what it is about Warframe and especially Soulframe that engenders this kind of like loving communal kind of vibe, but like it's just kind of really refreshing. So good job for that.
Thank you.
For that. And congrats.
Thank you.
On your wonderful luck.
It truly is luck. Like we came in 2013, came in hot out of desperation, and our players responded to it. The founders that just are here to this day, like saved the studio, saved us, and so we make the game they want to make and the game we want to make, and it really was the luck of timing, because I think we've seen games try to do something similar nowadays and doesn't work, or does work but doesn't work for long enough. And so I think like there's no special formula, but the luck of what happened in 2013 with us, I think has helped us kind of continue this for 12 years.
For sure. And then I want to give you props, because I was saying earlier today that you're like maybe the best in the biz at the non-answer answer. Because I love when you drop, when someone asks you a question, like maybe I might do in a second, that you can't give the answer to because it's not ready to be.
Right.
You always have creative and interesting responses.
That's
really
actually such a big compliment.
Yeah, I appreciate
She
it.
is. She's incredible at it,
It's
honestly.
wonderful.
Yeah.
And you make it fun, but it feels like an honest kind of.
I hope so.
exchange.
In the moments where people ask me questions that I know I can't answer yet, I like black out. I'm like, and I just like start speaking. I'm like, what did I say? Like I
The
actually don't
fugue
know.
state, yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm blacking out. But I mean, for me personally, I've learned from Rebecca Ford on, you know, how to answer some of those
Another
questions.
pro at that, yes.
The ultimate pro. So, I mean, I thank you for the compliment. I try to speak out of my butt when I get nervous and I can't answer a question. And sometimes I just start blabbering on for like what feels like 20 minutes. I'm like, did I answer the question?
I relate to that so hard. I like after any interview or any stream or any video, I'm just like, oh god,
what did I say? Yeah.
It couldn't have been good. Okay, okay. Let's talk about some story stuff real quick, just real quick, because someone told me that you guys could answer this question. Okay, so huge spoilers for a second. This is after tomorrow's.
Very well.
So they know everything that I know now. Okay, so Zariman came from Seoul, going to Tau, got stuck. Tenno stuff.
Bad stuff happened,
happened. And then, did they get to Tau?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I got confused on that front. I was like, wait, if we're on Tau, but we can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
So God bless the timeline. The timeline is exactly that. So, the sentients come to Tau to terraform it first, and they believe that the Orokin are going to completely screw up Tau as they did Earth, etc. We know this.
Right, and then they come. Okay.
The Zariman gets created, the Tenno gets created. It has a bad time, misses the void jump, and all of that has happened. This is the in between. So this is the in between where we know what the new war was. We've all experienced the new war. So this happens before the new war, where there's a peace treaty and the Tenno have been refound. So Bala says, the Tenno, we're back, and we have that peace treaty with the sentients and the Orokin. But then we have our little anarchs who are just being assholes and trying to fight us. And this is kind of a story of, as we meet Adis, because you have seen meet sweet little Adis. Poor little Adis.
So sweet little guy.
It's truly a story in this section. Sorry, I'm shaking the microphone. This section of the Old Peace demo is a story of Adis, who is you've befriended a sentient, which I don't think anyone would have ever thought would happen as a story in Warframe. And Adis is trying to basically emulate a Tenno and wants to become a Tenno, and is why you see that our master Itsam teaching Adis about what it is to be a Tenno in the Tauron Focus School, which we've lost throughout these years. So there's a whole bunch of connecting dots there. But timeline-wise, yes, the Zariman has been a thing. It's had its bad jump. It's had its bad time. All of the, man in the wall twin has happened. The handshake has happened. And in the demo, we see us get pulled back to the present with Lotus and Lloyd. So that's where we are currently. So we're going back to the memories of the Old Peace. And in this current moment when we're in the bathtub, we call it the bathtub, or the pool, whatever you want. I call it the bathtub.
The Minority Report, psychic milk.
Yeah.
Psychic milk.
The milk bath. When we're in the milk bath, that's the present. And you could presume at this moment that, the Drifter is doing the 1999 thing, and they're doing all that. And so it's like, what's the operator doing while you're making out with Ben Starr
in your back room?
Or Eleanor.
Hey, Quincy.
Ben Starr. I can see you.
Hey, bring that man over here.
Ben Starr, everybody.
Ben Starr.
Thank you, Ben, for being
there.
He
is.
We appreciate.
I don't know where to put.
Thank you, Ben.
There he is. Hi, Ben.
He's working in the background.
Sorry, that was a long-winded answer to the timeline question.
No, the thing that got me thinking about it was when someone in the trenches in the memory portion of the Old Peace, the new expansion coming out later this year, which I realized we never actually introduced.
They saw it.
People were like, what the hell are they talking about? One of the people that you walk by as a Tenno says, "Oh, the Tenno are here. We're saved," or whatever. And I was like, okay, so they're not afraid of them yet. They don't hate them yet.
Yes.
Like, what's happening? Okay, where are we?
Yes.
So I was like, what's happening? Yeah. But that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they love us. They think the Tenno are the greatest shit since sliced bread. Sorry, I don't know if you can swear.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, sorry. They think we fucking rock.
Yeah.
But we came down like Thor and Boro and beat the shit out of the. Sorry, I'm really giving it.
You're right. Yeah, girl, give it. I guess.
I'm fucking giving
That's the energy that the demo gave. So.
Beat the shit out of the Separates, the Dax Anarchs, and they're basically like in this peace treaty. The Tenno are basically gods. Like we come down and we will save your ass and we will help you because we're trying to figure out this peace treaty.
And I love you talked about Adis, right? And I think that it nailed the kind of embodiment of the sweetness and innocence of this child and like the creepy kind of off-putting element of a sentient.
Yes.
It was great. And the song?
Oh.
The lullaby has been...
Song?
It's been stuck in our heads. I was on my way driving over, and I've been humming it all the way over. It's in cry, It's so beautiful.
It's
But like, how strange to feel so connected to a sentient.
Yeah.
Right.
It's this weird, I think just within the timeline as well, just looking at how, where we've come from, it's like this weird distant familiarity where we recognize all these characters, we know the Grenier, we know the sentients, we know ourselves, but now we're in this old piece and things feel so similar, so familiar, but so distant at the same time because these are not the relationships we're used to with
There's
them.
the eeriness of like, okay, I know this is gonna.
We know how it
You
is.
know,
The
like,
Sentients
yeah.
beat our ass.
Yeah.
Like, we go to war.
It's not even foreshadowing. You're like, well, this is nice while it lasted.
But yeah, like walking by the Grenier and all that, I'm just like, oh, you poor thing.
Yeah.
Like, shit gets rough for everyone after this.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's dark.
I mean, the Oregon are just naughty.
Oh,
Ballast.
Ballast.
Batman.
He's the worst.
yes.
How does it feel tackling such a huge part of? Because like Steve or somebody yesterday was saying that these are things that have been in the like lore notepad since 2012 or whatever that are paying off or starting to pay off now, and it's like, how does that feel to be tackling such a crazy, huge lore chunk? I don't know.
Yeah, it's honestly scary because I think if you are a hardcore Warframe player, you've picked up. Sorry again, I'm shaking that thing like shaking it like a baby. You've picked up on the hints of like you said, like there's the Tau in the Mag Prime Codex entry, and obviously at the end of the Hex quest. Spoilers. Entradi says Tau is in sight, so you know the Drifter is going there, and I think having that freedom to visualize what Tau is, because no one's seen Tau, no one knows what it looks like, so we're able to kind of play around with that, but our players are so hardcore about the timeline and the story and the lore, like they're gonna be on our asses if we don't, we trip up a little bit. I was telling a story the other day, because even our own team, we want to make sure we know what we're talking about, of course, and so we ask our narrative team, like, okay, well, what about Kuva in this scenario and how that controls the Orokin? Like, what do you mean? And so they had to explain that to us. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So they thought about that because we've laid out all these puzzle pieces of our own puzzle, and now we need to make sure that we look at our notes, we look at where we've taken this crazy timeline. But I am so bad with timelines. I'm alternate realities. You lost me. Like I'm gone. I don't know where I am. So I need help as well to like really set my place as, okay, where is this happening and why is this happening?
It's been a really interesting exercise because we've had to kind of sit in the player's seat and be like, what are the kind of questions that they're gonna be asking us? Like we need to make sure that we have answers, which luckily our narrative team have done the work. Have like literally, I remember they had like that big whiteboard.
It was like what is it? Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Like
literally that.
Like actually just like full of timeline stuff. Yeah, exactly. So obviously our players keep us accountable on so many different things, but lore in this instance is going to be really important for us to be able to make sure that we can line the dots up for them and make sure that it obviously makes sense within the context of the timelines that they're familiar with, but also give them that like little lore drops that they're excited for. Yeah.
Also coming with this, we saw a giant sword, legally distinct limit break.
Legally distinct, not Final Fantasy limit break. Thank you, too.
No one's calling it a limit break.
Nope.
No.
So the limit break.
Love you, Yoshi. You're the best. Best in the biz.
So yeah, you alluded to it earlier, but there's a new focus school that the operator like is remembering from the past, which I think is such a cool like gameplay like realization of the story, which is like that's really neat. That's all awesome. Will that then impact the other focus schools?
That's
the people want to know.
The people want to know. That's the plan. What you will have seen is, as you said, kind of the lost Talron focus school of this sentient. We were in the orbital battle station. You could kind of hear other Tenno, practicing, and you're like, what's happening? And then, so to, as you said, rediscover this focus school and have it be such a limit break type of moment.
What was that?
Who said that? Ben?
To add something into the game that is honestly as epic and sick as that looked,
Yeah.
it would be remiss of us to not kind of look at the other schools, and not to say that, you know, we're gonna give every school that type of thing. I don't know, but we're definitely, like, the Tower on Focus School is gonna be its own thing for the operator. This is very much like the operator's kind of story, and then where we can apply some of those kinds of thinkings to what we currently have, because our players have put a lot of time and effort into the Focus School. Like, it is a accomplishment if you have done all of the Focus Schools and like maxed them all out. Like, it's an actual
That takes a
accomplishment.
long time.
It's an investment, and we see
Yeah.
that, and we don't want to be ignorant to that, and, you know, tack on something else and not look at the other ones. So I don't know.
I've played for I've got like 700 hours, and I've got 2 of them, I think.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's still pretty impressive,
That
though.
is-
That is very
I just never
impressive.
changed from the 2 I like.
Yeah.
So.
I love Naramon.
It's really my fault.
Yeah, I think we will be looking at how focus schools are right now, and what we can do there, and then how does the Tower on Focus School apply to that and the operator story.
Nice. Somebody said yesterday, and I wasn't sure if they were talking about this or something we're going to talk about in a minute, the Tau thing, that new players can jump right into, is that the old piece or is that Tau?
Old Peace.
Okay.
Old
Can you
Peace.
talk about that? Because that's kind of wild.
Yeah, I think, you know, I think it was Steve that was touching on this, because, you know, we had the aspiration similar to Deviri, where we would Deviri at the beginning of the game, and while that was fun and cool, and there's always something
Very weird.
very weird, but there's something exciting about, you know, you put so much love and effort into an update, and having anyone be able to play it day one is like, that's sick.
Yeah.
With a game like Warframe that's 12 years old, that's almost nearly impossible. So when we tried that with Deviri, thought it was super cool. Some people loved it, some people didn't, and it was proven more didn't like it than they did, so we moved it. Anyways,
I love it. It's just a different introduction.
yeah, yeah.
For me, I came in after it was not the like intro mission.
Yeah.
So for me, I just suddenly was in a mission that was a completely different game with a different character creator, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?
What trip am I on?
I was like, "What's
What did I eat?" But yeah, I think the plan is, because this is an operator story, and we know the second dream is pretty early on in this, you know, kind of path of Warframe, we are able to perhaps put that, because it is a memory, right? At the end of the day, it's a memory. So if, you know, a newer player, you know, gets the second dream, gets their operator, and is able to then access these memories. Yeah, like, I don't.
That's what I was confused about.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you need to get your operator first, still, right? Like, otherwise, this makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't. I think because we have learnings from Deviri, I don't think we're going to approach it that way. I think it's more about, you get your operator, and you kind of have your 2 paths now. Do you want to access a little bit of memories here? And, you know, we'll have to see where that fits in the timeline, because, you know, as you saw in the demo, you get introduced to Lloyd. Would it be appropriate for you to see this Lloyd character that early? Maybe, because he doesn't really give you anything other than holding you like a baby in the bathtub. Maybe that's fine, and that you can learn about him later once you get to Whispers in the Wall. So we need to kind of put it in its appropriate spot, but I think what makes sense right now is second dream, get your operator. Would you like to access some memories and see what's up? But yeah, we just need to figure out where it fits.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
3 new proto frames, 2 and a half. 2
and a half.
Dos. 2 and a half.
Sorry. 2 new proto frames, and then a devil themed.
That's right.
That's right. 63rd, not 62nd. 63rd.
62nd is in the unannounced
Fall up and he's a fun guy.
He's a fun guy.
He's a fun guy.
Not as veiled as maybe you think.
Fun guy.
Megan said it probably like 5 times last night.
I don't know what to tell you
I
guys.
was like, okay, so mushroom guy, alright.
I didn't say that.
Nobody said that.
We just said fun guy.
Fun guy. That's about it.
Do I have to cut out that whole thing?
No. Fun guy.
Okay, but 2 new proto frames.
Yeah.
Wisp, and the other one's a guy, so I can
Harrow, yeah.
Okay, Harrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wisp looks amazing.
I mean,
Don't even get me started.
I feel like when we were conjuring up the idea of doing Wisp protoframe, we're like, okay, it's only gonna go one way.
You freaks. I love it so much.
Correct. Correct. Did you see? Yeah. Harrow has a midriff. I mean.
And actually, this is just like a little fun thing. It's hard to tell in that trailer, but he actually has like 2 eyeballs.
Oh.
You know, like Naruto with
Oh,
the
yeah,
demon
yeah.
eyes? He's got 2 eyeballs.
Grant us
He's a freak.
eyes.
He's a freak.
I love that too. And they're romanceable.
They will be romanceable.
Yes.
And it's
The old new piece. The new piece. The old piece.
the old piece with new romance.
Yes.
With Wisp and Hero protoframes and Entrati's side story. Thank you.
Okay. How old is the operator?
Operator is a child. Exactly what age? I couldn't tell you.
Then
That's why it's a side story. It's not.
Okay.
It's not. It's not going to be like you're going to be accessing these memories and Wisp was going to show up. Like it's not the vibe.
okay.
Not the vibe.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just it's side and like there's a lot more to it that I can't tell yet that we
Okay.
have planned for this specific Entrati side story. One could think because as we said, Entrati said to the Drifter. Tau was inside,
Right.
so the Drifter is going to eventually be in this world.
But Eleanor won't get mad at me.
Eleanor will not get mad at you.
Okay, good.
You'll be far, far away, I
Yeah.
feel like, from her.
Yeah.
You know, you could have like a wife in every town.
Oh, I did not know that.
You can have a wife in every town.
You just brought back a crazy memory.
Well, in my interview with Amelia earlier, check that out. I interviewed all 5 actors. She was like very down with like a little polycule situation. So maybe put that.
Oh my gosh, you've been given permission from
God.
Eleanor herself.
I'm getting a Wisp Eleanor Thruple going.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be perfect.
Entrati's a freak. I like it. Oh my god.
Anyway,
Anyway.
all right, okay, 1 minute. That looked like a new star chart in the Tau key art.
So no. And got Ben.
Help us, Ben. Help us,
Can you
Ben.
answer that question? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about that. I'm just Ben Starr.
You better hope he doesn't watch this.
He's been on streams with us, so
He
might.
was with our interview last time. Sorry,
I've
Ben.
had
See you
interviews with
later.
him before, so Ben, let us know.
I will. My answer to that is sorry again, I'm shaking the camera. The old piece is accessing our memories to show us what has happened so that when we go to Tau, we can see what has transpired while we've been obviously away doing our own little thing. And that's my answer.
Great. Beautiful answer.
See you in
this is what
2026.
I was talking about.
Tau. We're going to Tau, basically.
Yeah.
In 2026. So put that in your head what you want.
Put in your calendars. Be ready.
Put that in your
2026.
pipe and smoke it.
That's right. Banging a blong. Blong and a blitz.
Awesome, cool. That was all the insane scrolled things I had, so we did it.
Yay!
Allotted time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you both so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
It's
you.
an honor to talk to you, as always. Patreon.com/EasyAllies. Check it out. And also check out my various other content from TennoCon. I have 3 other interviews, and I did an insane vlog with Luality that
Whoa.
was surprisingly wild. So check that out too.
Hell yeah.
All right, thanks. Bye.
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 Dream of me and hear my cry. Seek to meet me by and by on that far shore forlorn.